What's up guys, this is DoubleWinning today bringing you a Fizz mid guide. Hopefully by the end of this video you will either improve as Fizz or maybe learn some counterplay or just learn more about Fizz. To start off, we're going to flash the runes and masteries on here. As you can see, this is the offensive masteries 2604. You can pause if you want to see more details on it. And then we've got a more standard mastery page, which is just what kind of AP mids can use, which is a 2190 page. This is if you're a bit less familiar with the champion. And then we go on to the runes. We have an offensive set of runes which has scaling AP here, and then this is for like goes really well with the 2604 page. And then we have more of a standard AP rune page, which is again better for if you're not as familiar with the champion and you want to learn more and be a little bit more safe. Because if you use the offensive setup, you're incredibly strong, but you're also incredibly fragile. So let's get on to the build path for Fizz. Core items are pretty simple for Fizz. In fact, once you get the Sheen, you get a huge power boost, and once you get the Lich Bane, you get an even larger power boost. So that's your core item. I do recommend rushing it if you can, but you can definitely deviate from the build path a little bit if you feel you need to. Other good items on Fizz are Rabadon's Deathcap, Zhonya's Rod of Ages, Deathfire Grasp, Warmogs, Twin Shadows, Guardian Angel, Athene's, Doran's, Haunting Guys, and Void Staff. I'm not really going to go into too much detail about why these different items are good. I'm going to actually have another video that's going to kind of detail the different items on Fizz and why they are good and bad. Now to get on to the gameplay style, the teamfight style of Fizz. He's an assassin and an initiator, and he's a single target assassin that can 1-2 combo just about anyone, as long as they're not their full tank, and you definitely don't want to be going for their full tank in a 5-on-5 team fight. And so the reason I say he's an initiator is because you can throw your shark to mark a target for your team, and then they can go in and you can kind of take off the stragglers. One mistake I see a lot of Fizz players make is they throw their shark and they say, I need to kill this target. You don't need to kill the target you hit with the shark. That's more of a 1-on-1, 2-on-2 situation. If you hit them with the shark, your team will know that they are slowed, and any teammates that go around them are going to get knocked up, so they can kill them. Let them kill them. Your combo in lane as well as in team fights is pretty simple. You QW in, you auto, and if you're still safe, you can keep autoing. But if you're not safe, you can E away, you can Zhonya's away, you can flash away, or you can just reposition yourself some way. You want to try not to fight without your team unless it's heavily warded, but if you are snowbally and you have the whole area warded, and you can pick off a person and take an advantage off of it, then definitely go for it. Different summoner spells you can use. Teleport Ignite, as you can see in this video. Barrier Ignite for really good baits. I prefer Barrier over Heal because Barrier cannot be reduced by Ignite. By Ignite. Or Flash Ignite if you want to go a little bit more standard. If you take super offensive runes of masteries, like I said before, you are very strong but very fragile. So you also kind of want to wait a little bit. If you can't get a kill, don't even bother going for it in the early game, because if you end up dying with these super offensive runes and masteries, you're going to get snowballed on. I max my W. I've seen people max E, but I definitely prefer maxing W with my playstyle, which is the QW in. I find that if you have the scaling AP runes, then you don't even need to max E. You can max it second and still have pretty decent wave clear. Plus, I don't like using my E for damage. I prefer to use it for repositioning and juking, so I prefer to max W because it has a ton of damage on it, and it has that dot damage, so you can go in, do a little bit of burst, leave with your E, and you still do a little bit more dot damage. So if you guys have any questions about Fizz, any questions about this guide in particular, I'm going to be coming out with more videos that are kind of like additions to this guide, like item paths and explanations on the runes and masteries. And so if you guys are looking forward to that, be sure to like, comment, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I'm actually going to have annotations of all the Fizz videos I have, so maybe you can learn a little bit more through those. And as always, guys, stay classy and keep winning.